Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Keto Classic, back to you with another live. Sorry, it is dark here because it's 6:30 a.m. in Arkansas, headed to work, and today is gonna be a great day. I had a mini calisthenic workout this morning. Actually, I've been pretty consistent with them for the past maybe 3 days, and I find out if I don't go to the gym, I can do calisthenics every day. If I go to the gym, the day after I work out, it's really hard for me to do calisthenics because I would be very sore. But anyway, what else? Yeah, yesterday also was a great day. I went to Memphis, Tennessee, and I got some lamb meat. It's been a while since I've had lamb meat. It's really good if somebody is on a keto diet or carnivore diet to change their meat, just to spice things around. Anyway, I want to speak about important subject. A lot of people have spoken about it before, and it is willpower. Okay, willpower to lose weight is the secret to weight loss. Is it willpower? How to maximize willpower? Where do we get willpower from? And is it true or not that willpower can actually help you lose weight? And did everybody who lost weight had a very strong willpower? Anyway, so I'm gonna answer all these questions. In the past, I've believed that it's all about the willpower. I did a lot of research. I read several books about willpower, motivation, and all that crap. But there are many times where willpower fails you. Where you think you have a strong willpower, you think my alarm's ringing up. Anyway, so you think you have the willpower to do all kinds of stuff, but then you fail miserably, and you wonder where is your willpower at. One of the biggest misleading concepts that I heard in the past, and I believed it for so long time, and they tell you that willpower is like a muscle. The more you exercise it, the more it gets stronger. Okay. In short, I think that's bullshit. Okay. Willpower is, there might be a little bit of truth to it, but it's not like a muscle. Nothing like a muscle. Yeah, for example, okay, if you know somebody who's a smoker, okay, we all know somebody who's a smoker, and let's say that person quit smoking for like 5 years or 10 years or anything like that. And it's really hard, for a smoker to quit smoking, especially at the beginning, but then, they can go for years without smoking. So you would think, they have a really crazy strong willpower to actually, to stay off the cigarettes. You would think their willpower is so strong, like a muscle, it might even have some fucking six packs. But let's say after 5 years, some shit happened in their life, and then they light up a cigarette, and then another cigarette, and then another cigarette, and then they find themselves finished up like a whole pack of cigarettes. So, based on the concept that willpower is like a muscle, if they have quit for 5 years, they should be able, to be able to quit after that pack of cigarettes they smoke. But it never happens. Once they get back to smoking, the addiction kick back in full blown and even stronger. Okay, and it might take them another 5 years or 10 years, or they might smoke for the rest of their life before they even consider or try to succeed in quitting smoking. So, willpower, I came to this realization, after I failed miserably where I depended on willpower. I said, oh, my willpower now is so strong. Now I could eat, for example, carbs. Now I could eat cheat. And then I found my cheat day would turn into, weeks and maybe even months. So I understood it the hard way. And willpower is very closely related to motivation, right? It is they go hand in hand. They're very close together. They work together. If you are motivated, you have willpower. If you're not motivated, you do not have willpower. If you didn't sleep, really good, you wouldn't have motivation. Therefore, you do not have willpower. And we all know motivation is not a constant variable. Okay, it goes up, it goes down. In the morning, you might be very motivated to do all kinds of shit. By the end of the day, all you want to do is just eat some fucking Doritos or some shit and watch Netflix. So you really do not need to depend on motivation. And I really want to make this clear because whenever I made this clear to myself, it helped me to, stay on my goals. It helped me realize that it's the problem, the issue is not a motivational issue. It's not it's not a motivational issue. It's not a willpower issue, but it's an addiction issue. Okay, it's a carb addiction issue, and I don't understand why there isn't a lot of people addressing carbs as addictive. Okay, and I hope that might be a little bit extreme, but I hope one day fucking Oreos and some sugary shit, there would be a label, hey, sugar is highly addictive. I'm not sure if that's gonna make people not do it. Certainly did not help with smoke to right. It's harmful, it causes cancer. But at least because now going buying sugary stuff for your kids is like something. It's like a treat. It's like, oh, they're kids. Just buy them some suckers. Buy them some ice cream and let them enjoy being kids. But if everybody knows that carbohydrates are addictive, an addictive substance, they might not, buy it to their kids as often as they're doing right now. And so we are creating, a new generation that would be way unhealthier than the generations before. I mean, there is a very big awareness in fitness right now with the social media and things like that, but still, the number of the obese people, especially here in the U.S., is skyrocketing. It's really getting bad, and there's no healthcare system, no matter how you fucking make it, with money, without money, with insurance, without insurance, would sustain the much of the chronic illnesses that are coming up. Because usually you don't find kids that are obese. You don't find kids that are overweight. Kids usually kids. They're not they're just normal. But now you find so many obese kids, and this current generation who do not want to change, it might be we don't have to try so hard to change the current generation. But I wish parents either they eating healthy or not, they would consider giving their kids, a better alternatives to food. Because if you grow your kids eating, all kinds of junk food from a young age, what do you fucking expect them when they grow up? What do you expect them to do? To switch to keto diet out of the blue, or paleo diet, or some other healthy diet? No, they're gonna keep eating the foods that they are used to eat. And so getting back to the willpower, the idea is you could utilize willpower in certain sections. For example, you really want to motivate yourself to go work out today or something like that. Maybe it would help you out, but do not depend on it, because it will fail you miserably, especially when dieting. Whenever in dieting, you want to realize that you are a carb addict, and you want to stay on track. And I'm not saying everybody is a carb addict to the same degree. I've seen some people who are mildly addict, some people a little bit addict, some people are highly addict, like myself. And a very simple test, if to know, if you are a highly addicted to carbs or not addicted to carbs, think think in the past, or if you're currently eating, on keto food, whenever you eat like your favorite food, let's say your favorite food is pizza, do you get content, and can you stop at one slice of pizza or two slices of pizzas? Let's say your pizza is your favorite food. Okay, or some other favorite food. Can you get enough of that by eating just a little bit and stop it? And if you can do that, eating your favorite food and stop it, then I would say you're not highly addicted to carbs, and maybe you can get it away with cheats, with cheat meals and stuff like that. And I'm not saying that you should cheat. I think everybody should not cheat on their diet. Excuse me. Everybody should not cheat on their diet, okay? And but if you are highly addicted to carbohydrates, cheats, should be off the table. You should not even think about cheating on your ketogenic diet. Yeah, you should not even think about cheating on your ketogenic diet. And so this is it for today, guys. Please subscribe to the channel. Share this video with somebody else, if they wondering about willpower and how they can be consistent. Yeah, one more thing before I forget. Chase, instead of chasing willpower and what's gonna give you more willpower, chase discipline. Whenever you discipline, for example, you want to work out 5 times a week in the gym or something like that, do it regardless. 5 times or 3 days in the week, whatever. Or you have to go, make a rule that you gotta go to the gym at least twice a week. And after a while, when you are disciplined, let's say 30 days of discipline or 60 days of discipline, you create a new habit, okay? And the power of habit is very, very strong. Once something becomes a habit, it becomes unbreakable. It becomes something normal. It would you would start needing very little motivation to start eating the ketogenic food or going to the gym. That's it, guys. Have a great day, and stay keto, and all the good stuff.